I am obsessed with YouTube, right? And I'm not talking like I make a video a week or I make a video once a month and it's fun. Like, I'm talking obsessed. I do this every single day. I've been making a video every single day and I am obsessed. I don't do anything else. I don't go out with friends. Sometimes I do YouTube to the point where I forget to eat. I forget to eat, I forget to talk to people. I wear the same outfit every single day. I feel like I'm beginning to become a cartoon character. Like, this has to work. Like, YouTube has to work. That's like it's literally my only interest right now. Some YouTube videos I've deleted because I feel like
they weren't that good.
That's why there's only 67 videos right now. It should be maybe 100, but I deleted some. Number one interest, and I realized this only a few days ago when I was little. My mom found it very hard get me to...
Also, I've been diagnosed with ADHD at a young age. That's the one diagnosis that's correct.
My mom found it very hard to get me an interest. I've done piano, I've done art. I liked theater and drama, but anything that I do, I won't have a strong interest, but I'll do it and I'll become so obsessed in it. But YouTube is the first time in my life where I went out of my way to try it and I found it myself. And I'm like obsessed with it, right? It's the one thing that I found myself. Every other thing, you go to school, your parents influence you because other people do it. But this is my only interest and I feel it so strongly. It's crazy, but like my love for it is above
any love that I've had for
anything in the entire world. Anyway, long story short, I always had this reoccurring dream of Elon Musk in my dream. In the beginning, I had a dream that Elon Musk invited me to his company and he was pursuing me. And then it just started happening more and more. I just kept having dreams about Elon. Now, I'm not a tech guy. I don't watch Elon. I don't follow Elon. I don't know much about Elon except for the fact that he invented Tesla and maybe bits and pieces of information, but I'm definitely not an Elon Musk fanatic. And then I started having dreams that I was turning into Elon. It was crazy, and these weren't just one or two. These were reoccurring dreams. Elon Musk kept popping up in my dream. So I thought, okay, that's a bit weird. Is this a sign from God that I'm going to meet Elon Musk one day? And he's going to declare his love for me? What is going on? No, God wasn't trying to tell me Elon Musk was going to pursue me. God was maybe trying to tell me that I'm freaking autistic. This another time, I was with my ex at the time, and we smoked a bit of weed. Oh my God! Okay?
I'm sorry if you're watching this, Mom, but
I tried a bit of weed, and it hit me maybe 20 minutes into it, and I started bawling, guys. I'm telling, I started bawling my eyes out, crying uncontrollably because I just started getting all these bits and pieces of information of how the way that people used to look at me, the way people treat me, and how I went about life, and my certain characteristics started coming on strong. I just had a massive realization, and then I burst into tears. And I think my ex can vouch for this. He was there, and he was like, "What's wrong?" He was so worried, and I burst into tears, and I just said one sentence.
Oh my God, I'm autistic.
I felt so scared, but I felt like, holy shit, it makes sense. It all makes sense. Shout out to Rampo9339. Yesterday you said to come back here and I did. What's up? Is that Elon Musk's yacht? Honestly, all jokes aside, I think that, so basically what happened was I took a test. Also, I'm sitting inside this forward-looking stick thing. I took a test like maybe 3 days ago. It was a test online and it was a free one. And it was a score out of 72 and I scored 58 and I answered as honestly as I possibly could. And it just popped up saying you need to see a mental health professional immediately, like something like that, as soon as you can or something like that. And honestly, I wasn't freaked out. Like I said, I was relieved. I felt like I found answers. And obviously, I'm going to now be more wary and aware of this matter and perhaps actually properly get diagnosed before I'm certain about it. But it actually does make a lot of sense because growing up I always felt like I was different, but not in a way that's like I'm special. But I feel like I always felt very different and I always felt like I had to act normal. Normal was really, really hard to me. It was like a performance thing. It was like something that I had to act rather than it was actually in me. And I always got very frustrated when I saw other people could be so chilled out and do their own things in a calm manner. Like for 20 years of my life, my goal was to be calm and reach a level of, I guess, groundedness and stability and normal, but not knowing that autism is a thing. And instead of trying to be normal, I was always just supposed to be myself, and I felt a sense of relief and a sense of clarity, and I'm actually really happy. And being on the beach just naturally calms me. Being a content creator is really freaking hard, and I never say this in any of my vlogs, but if you enjoy this video and you're a fan, or if you genuinely like it, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to come back, comment. It may not seem like much to you, but to me, this helps my videos come across more. This helps the content creator. I hope you guys can support me on my journey just by liking it or even commenting on what type of video you want to see next. But this means so much to me. Thank you. Like, I just hate to be that person that asks for likes. Like, I hate it, but I'm just going to do this once. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm very grateful. I think there's a journey for everything that's happened, and I also found myself gravitating towards similar people. I've had 3 long-term relationships. 2 of them, I think that I were very similar in that sense. I'm not sure what they had, but I felt like there was always a similarity. Yeah, my best friends, my friendship circle, the more we grow up, the more we are now all aware of this mental illness, well, not mental illness, but like mental health and things like that. We're all more aware now, so I guess now it's just my turn. I tend to self-isolate more now because I just feel like I'm not understood, but I think I feel better now because all I really needed to be understood by, who I needed to be understood by, was just myself at the end of the day, and I think I found that understanding. And another thing is that thinking back of all the times that my parents, obviously they didn't understand either, and it's not their fault, but a lot of times some people, I wouldn't call them friends now, but some people and some of the things that my parents used to say, like act normal, behave this way, and I just couldn't. I didn't understand. I had to mimic. I think I can mask very well, and in looking back, like poor me, I didn't realize this whole time. But again, it's just a process. I just feel like now that I'm in a more self-aware and clearer headspace, just looking back, like it just felt like there was just so much, just like so many things wrong with me. Like I was so lost and confused, so unstable. And one thing that I cannot do is I cannot fall in love or be in a relationship. Like every time I think I like someone, that person becomes my main interest. Like I cannot function properly. My mind will be just too infatuated with them, and it's not even something that I can control. I think it's something that I can now avoid, but still have trouble controlling because my feelings are just too intense. So I'm like, okay, if I can't control it yet, I'll just avoid it. So I just like stay away from guys now. It makes sense, and I think I'm going to slowly learn about this more and more and develop coping mechanisms. But yeah, I feel like love, friendship, even too intense for me. If I love a food or a song or a particular thing or a person or clothing, I would just repeat it. I would just eat the same thing, listen to the same song, eat the same food, repeat it, hang out with the same person until I get like sick of it, which is almost never. I could never really get sick of it. Now can understand like boundaries, and this person needs space even though I feel like I don't need space, but everybody needs space. And now I feel like I actually do need a lot of space and alone time and downtime. Guys, I'm back home now, but it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense because I see it in my dad and my younger brother. Like, I see it now. I see it and I understand. It's like an epiphany. I understand every single social interaction I've had, why I felt that way, why some people look at me the way they do, why people say some of the things that people have said to me and why they said it. It makes sense. And my group of friends, everything just makes sense. It's like a big epiphany. That's all I have to say.
I'm not crazy.
I'm going to look more into it. I want to get properly diagnosed, but I am very freaking certain. And I also thought I was a psychopath for a few years, but I'm actually not. I have a huge range of emotions. Anyway, thank you for watching this, I guess, self-discovery sentimental vlog. You found out you found out at the same time as me. Thanks for watching. I love you all. See you in tomorrow's vlog. Ciao.